Hey you guys, it's me, Estef, back again. It's been, from what I've checked, it's been 3 months since I filmed anything. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah guys, I'm back, and for today's video I am going to go through any new products that I've been using and that I've been loving, or that I have been named, meaning I've been hating. So yeah, basically a get ready with me, plus me reviewing any new items that I bought that I liked or that I disliked. But first and foremost, I'll be putting on foundation off camera and I'll be back. Well, you know what? Not really. But I want to get started with face cleanser. Usually for face cleansing, I will just use baby wipes or just any kind of soap to wash off the makeup I have. Because on a regular basis, when I don't wear makeup, I really don't wash my face because I don't really need to. There's no purpose for me to wash it. Especially knowing that my skin gets very irritated. I start developing so much oil on my face. I start getting pimples and I don't like that. Just leave it the way it is, you know? So what I've been using as a cleanser, and I've been doing lots and lots of like research on types of face cleansers that are for sensitive skins. Like I really went into depth about the types of face cleansers that they have, because some face cleansers, even though they're meant for very delicate skin, always end up irritating my face. So that's a no-no for me. So what I've been using for a week and a half, I've been seeing it a lot recently, but for a while now they've been like promoting the brand Cetaphil. It's this brand here, Cetaphil, if I'm pronouncing it right. It's a daily facial cleanser for normal to oily skin. And what I like about it is that it removes all the way into your pores. So basically what it says here on the description, removes surface oils, dirt and makeup, which that's one of the keys for me because I only use cleanser to clean up makeup. It's very gentle, that's another one. Very gentle on the skin, and it's for everyday use. And it's been working wonders. It does remove the makeup very good. Actually leaves your skin feeling really smooth like a baby's butt. I have not put any moisturizer, as the rules apply. After you wash your face, you put moisturizer. That way, you know, it keeps your face moisturized. In my case, I don't use it because, like I've said, my skin is very weird. So when it comes to face products, like moisturizers, I gotta really like do my research on it and test them out. But I noticed that with this cleanser, I don't need to put any moisturizer because it feels good. My face feels really soft. A couple minutes before I started filming, I used this to remove my makeup off, and as you see, it cleansed everything off. And I had some heavy makeup, powders, shadows, and all of that good stuff. So I truly recommend this. I don't know, but if you go to Target, I'm not sure if they still have the set where you purchase an item from Cetaphil brand, any item, and it's 50% off. So I literally got this, not 50% off, it was 30% off. So the original price to this was like $9.49 and it came out to be like $8. So if I were you guys, check online, check the newspapers. If you still check the newspapers, this baby is worth getting. It's like worth it, you guys, really worth it. And also, so I use baby wipes. I use these, I mean, this is something I've always been using for makeup. It's not new. Other product that I do recommend, that I've been using it for a while, almost a year and a half. It's a Vaseline cream. I'm sorry, it looks really bad, like it's already used up, as you see. But this cream, I've been using it, is Vaseline Eczema Calming Cream. And I bought this specific cream, the eczema cream, because I realized that my hands get really dry and very tight, that to the point where I start moving like my hands or moving my fingers. From how tight my skin is on my hands, I start to develop like paper cuts on my hands. And it's like very painful because when I would wash my hands, it would burn like the soap. Or especially through this pandemic going on, you have to really keep your hands clean. So if I would apply hand sanitizer on it, that baby would burn. like literally like 1,000 paper cuts on your hands. And just applying that cream alone, I usually apply it before I go to sleep because I'm not gonna be doing anything. I use it at night, so I would put it every night until my hands were going back to normal and less dry. But yeah guys, I recommend this cream so much. It's called the Eczema Calming Cream. Why did I get the Eczema Calming Cream? Why not just a regular hand cream? I myself, Estefania, did research on basically what's the condition I have, what's the hand condition that I have, why are my hands so dry, why are they tightening up, why do they hurt when I put my hands in cold or hot water. But I found out as to why I had my crazy dry crackly paper cut hands was because I was applying too much hand sanitizer in my hands. And according to the health guides that I've been finding on the internet, alcohol is very drying. But if your body is taking too much of that into the skin, it starts to dry your hands out really bad. Since I have very sensitive skin, and some of you might also have sensitive skin out there, it's gonna start drying out your hands really bad. And I also found out what kind of condition was that I had. It's called eczema. What brought me to the conclusion that eczema was the perfect cream for me is because I found out that my condition in my hands are dry skin. That's one. 2, tightening skin. That's another one that I had. Heat exposure or cold exposure would make my hands burn, hurt, or ache. That was another one. I searched some pictures to see if that was close to what I had, and it was exactly what I had. Checked the reviews on the product, and I've heard that it's a very good product. So I've been trying it, and since then I still put it on. I'm gonna need to buy another one because I'm running out. That's another one that I do recommend. So for those products, I am done, but I'll get back to you guys right now because I gotta apply my foundation to be ready and get this going and start reviewing some makeup. Okay guys, love you. Okay guys, I'm back. I didn't do a full foundation on my face. I just did my under eyes. So I used a lighter concealer under my eyes and I set it in along with my eyelids because I did want to do a very more of a very simple, colorful look. I don't know what I'm going for, you know, a very, I don't know, on the way I'll figure out something, let my brain think about it, and from there I'll just do whatever I'm feeling today. I'm gonna get to the products, yay or nay. So let me get to it. First off, I'll be doing my eyebrows. And for my eyebrows, I still dig my Foxy brows, my lifted eyebrows. What I've been using is transparent soap, which you could easily find it at any Dollar Tree for just $1. This is the bar soap that I use. So technically what I do is I just grab a little bit of water, I put it on the bar soap, and then I just drain the rest of the running water on the bar soap out, and then I just start brushing my brush away onto the soap. Do this right here, you see this? You do it until you get a very tacky consistency on the brush. Oof, okay. Got my handy dandy wand, which I've said before, you could purchase 100 of these on Amazon for like $6. Let me get back to it. Let me zoom in so you guys can see how this goes. This is what I do. You might see little chunks of soap, but that's fine because it'll dry out and it'll basically be nothing on your brows. So this is what I do. For my preference when it comes to this is literally my brows. They need to feel like they're sticking up, like I know they're not gonna move. I just go in again on my bar and just grab some more soap and just brush it. Once I start feeling that the brows are sticking to my skin, like I know they're not gonna move ever, from there I just keep on brushing up. What I love about this soap is that it works very fast when it comes to like brushing out your brows up, and it doesn't leave any residue of like white soap. Why? Because it's transparent soap. That's the whole fun of this. It's transparent soap. And the very beautiful thing about this is that you could just use a wet cloth to clean it out, and that's it, because it's soap. It's It's a 2-for-1 job. You're cleaning out your brows. I do this basically almost every day, even though I'm not, like, there could be instances where I'm not wearing makeup, but I love that very natural, but yet, here's brow lift up. That's one eyebrow right there. Kind of looks like I have a bald spot right here. We'll fix them. So like that. It looks like somebody just pulled them up and glued them to your face. So then I grab more water and then I move on to the other eyebrow. Okay, that's that on both eyebrows. They look kind of scary right now, but this is the fun part. But I go in with water on my spool, and then from there, I just make sure it's not completely wet, because if it is completely wet and then you go on and brush those hairs down, it's gonna get all wet and it's gonna get all soapy, it's gonna look all bubbly, and we don't want that. And I just start brushing them down like that. We don't want the ends of the brows to be sticking out because it's too much dramatic eyebrow, which I'm okay with. I'm cool with that. But just like on a regular basis, like on a regular day, I want them, you know, to look very like symmetrical. One brow done, another to go. This is how it looks, just like that. And then I move on to the other one. Ta-da! That was an ugly ta-da. This is the end result of the brows. I've been loving this. I've been loving this like so much. This is, I recommend it. If you want to do this, if you dig this kind of look, like the foxy look, use this, you guys. $1? Yes, $1, you guys. For $1, get this. Very awesome product for $1. Next, onto the eye look, which it's my grand surprise here. I was gonna do this a while ago, but I didn't do it. The one and only Morphe X James Charles palette. Oh, this baby here. I've been getting super creative with this palette. You see this baby? You see? Beautiful palette, gorgeous palette. I still haven't really used this side, but I've really like played around with like these very bright, beautiful colors. Gorgianians, if you know what I mean. For this look, what should I do? This is the question. What look should I do on my eyes? I'll just do a very basic eye look. And you know what? Whatever. You'll figure it out, you guys. I'll be using my same old favorite handy dandy angled brush that I've always been using and probably will be using for a while now, until I buy a brush set that just changes my mind about this baby here. But for right now, I'll just get into the eye look. You know what? This eye look is gonna be an eye look with a winged liner, with a very neon liner. So I'll be doing a blue eye look. Why not? First, I'll be going in with, let me look at the names. First, I'll be going in with this nice blue color here. Beautiful color right here. You see? From the James Charles palette, which I truly recommend. And the only reason why I bought this palette was because it was, I think it was 50% off online through Morphe store. Something I do not regret, and it's worth your budget. So the color that I'll be applying first to my crease is that nice blue that I showed you called Brother. What I realized about James Charles colors here is very buildable. I've been doing this for a while now. I've been setting my eyelids with concealer, give it a nice new blank canvas, because you do want to display the nice colors of this palette here, knowing that they're very bright and colorful. You just want to amplify that beautiful color on your eye. So you kind of have to work your way, wiper motion, until it really blends out. And I feel like this part is not gonna be that easy to blend out, but I'll do my best. You're probably wondering, what's that flaky white stuff on my hair? I'm sorry, you guys, but that's dry gel. Just pretend it's not there. Just pretend. Okay, it's starting to look a little bit better. I'm done with this part here on the crease. I'll be moving on to my other eye off camera because that'll probably take a little longer to blend it out, but I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back with the other eye completed. I don't know if you can see it from here. This patchy, it hurts me because it ruins my look, but it's okay. Like I said, I'll fix it. But if you're being discomforted by this, if this is like annoying you, I'm sorry. It won't ever happen again. Done with this part. I'm gonna apply another blue in the name Cola. And now I'll be transitioning a different hue of blue onto the crease of my brows. And this time I'll be using a different brush, not the same brush. I'll be using BS Mall brush. It's a very stippled brush like this. These are one of the old ones that I haven't used in a while, but I started using since I've been using the beautiful one and only James Charles palette. I'll be going in with that color that I just showed you onto the crease of my brow bone and just start kind of just wiper motion as well. I go in very lightly because some colors are very pigmented, so you kind of want to just work your way, not press into the eye, because then you'll leave a patch of color. It's not gonna look pretty. So just go in there, tap tap, and I just go wiper motion. Quick tip when you are applying colors onto your eyelids, for a lighter application of shadow onto the eye, you want to hold the end of the stick. So the closer you get to the stick, the darker the pigment goes onto your eye. So I'm trying to go very light with this brush. Wiper motion, wiper motion. So you see how I have it almost to the end? That's how you want to hold it when you want to apply a color lightly onto the eye. You do not want to grab it from all the way up here because you're gonna bound to mess it up. I want to flick it out up here to kind of blend that out with the top color. But yeah guys, like I've said, I truly recommend this palette, the James Charles palette. Why? Because if you're that type of person that would love, on the first hand basis, experiment with very bright colors, this is one of the palettes. I'm not saying you should buy it because it's one of the best palettes, but I mean there's other palettes out there that are very inexpensive that you can use and it does the same job as this. I'm just giving my opinion and that's all that matters. And there you go. Okay. Now that I'm done with that blending part right there, I'm so sorry. So sorry for this right here. It looks disgusting. So once all of that is blended out, I think I'll be going in with a lighter shade of blue, which is technically one of my favorite ones from this palette. And it's called Playground. For that color, I'll be using, no, I only have one set of brushes, which is all the brushes that I have. Excuse the noise in the background, that's mi abuelita. I'll be using this flat brush right here. This is the brush that I basically use to apply a more pigmented color. It's like your finger, but your finger's more effective, my opinion, when it comes to extreme pigmentation. But for this, I want to be using this. And I'll be applying that onto what's the center eyelid. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. Look how blue it is on camera. Off camera, it's very nice and blue, but on camera, wow, that is like very blue. So I just go around and put it on my eyelid and spread it out. You see? Wow. It's like kind of blinding. And for these types of colors, I've noticed, like if you want like a very pigmented color on the lid, you do not have to apply any liquid on it for it to enhance very out there onto your eye. Oh yeah, it does have fall out. So do be careful with that. I should have thought of this before anything. Another tip is that when you're applying very pigmented colors just like this, just pressing them on, you want to have some sort of protection under your eyes because it will fall out like this. You see? That's that, you guys. So I just go hands on with the blue, just, you know, to my desired pigmentation. Like that. Now I'm going back with this one, this brush right here. Since I have the previous color from the crease, I'll be blending this blue out a bit with the edge of the brush. Blending the color onto the other color. Just blend it out very little, just to make that line disappear. You want it to look like it ombre onto the eye. Like that. Face flat brush. Okay. And I'll just carefully be wiping that out. You see this? I stained it myself. I don't know what to do. That's why you always gotta come prepared, you guys. At this point, what could I do? I'm not gonna go back and remove it. For under eyes, I'll be going in with the same flat brush that I used, pressing down this very light blue on my eyes. I'll be going in with the color Brother. And then I'll be going back in with Playground, very lightly on the outer corner from my tear ducts. Very, very lightly. And remember, you gotta dust it off when you use colors like this, because you did see the incident that I just went through where it stained my face. I do want to go in with the whitest color in here, which is Flashback. I want to put very little white on top. I do want to put some white on my tear ducts, like a bullet brush with a little bit of white first. The reason why I do this is because I don't have a very white highlight, so I use this as the base, and then I amplify the highlight with ring light. You're gonna see the magic happen. Put some glow on that. And a little bit here. Okay. On the Flashback color. And that's the color for my eyes. Okay, the final part of the eye look, it's going to be a colorful neon winged liner. Very bright color. And it's from the one in LA. ADH Cosmetics Norvina Cake Liner. These pastes right here, these electric cake pastes, are so creamy and they just slide right onto your eyes like nothing. What I'll be using to apply the liner, it's not an angled brush, it's not an eyebrow brush applicator, it's actually a nail brush, but it's a set of these very colorful nail art pencils. And these I found through TikTok, through this beauty guru, that these are the best applicators for like designs onto your eyes and obviously your nails. And it comes with different size little balls that create like little designs onto your nails or your eyes. They come in all different shapes, sizes. As you see, some of them are used more than the others. I got them through Amazon. They were 12 bucks, and I'll be using this one to create my winged liner. And what I like about the Norvina palette here is that it's not a powder, it's creamy. So with just a little bit of water, it's like very creamy. I don't know if you can see it through here, but when you apply it through the skin, it's very, very colorful. Well, depending on how much water you put on your brush, if you drown it in water, it's gonna come out very light. This to me is light, but if you put very minimal water, just tap it in there, it comes out very pigmented. So it just depends. Like, it doesn't show it, but they are very pigmented and beautiful colors. For this look, I'll be using the yellow one. So there you go, stretch out the liner. Sorry, I wasn't showing. like that. You see this? You see how pretty it looks? Very creamy en el ojo. Sorry you guys, I'm gonna unfocus myself from the camera because I literally need to get in there. So let me get off camera and finish both eyes. I'll be back. I'm back and a bit disappointed on the bottom part of my eyes because it looks very gross. You see, that's one negative thing about this electric thing here. And like I said, if you're not careful as to how much water you put on this brush or any brush that you're gonna use, it's gonna destroy your look if you're not careful. Because you see how, like right here, it looks kind of bad. Not a little bit, a lot. Okay, moving on to the lashes. I'm not putting falsies today. I'm putting mascara. Why? Because I want to talk to you guys about this new primer that I've been using for my lashes to make them extra thicker, longer looking. And it's this one and only L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. So with this bad baby here, you only need a good coat. Just go in there, wiggle it on, get all the lashes, because when you get all lashes, it looks awesome when you apply mascara. And I've been digging this baby for a while. I've used it years ago, but then I stopped using it because I found the telescopic mascara from L'Oreal, which was like a game changer for me. But then I wanted more volume on my lashes. And with the telescopic, you would only get the length. I wanted that extra look. So I switched to my Essence mascara, which you've seen me talk about on my previous videos, which is one of my favorite inexpensive ones. So after I apply this coat here, which it dries out, you can't really see it. It dries out quickly. So you'll go in with your favorite mascara. And I've been using the same brand of mascara, the Essence / Princess. The other one was a volumizer one. This one is Sculpted Volume. So like it fans out the lashes and gives them extreme volume. You can tell by the brush. Do you see the angle it has? The angle is for you to get all the lashes. So it's the same shape as your eyes. You just apply the mascara. And I gotta apply it quickly. That's one con about this product. That in order for it to take effect is when it's still kind of wet, because you want it to give you that volume, that length. Just give you that overall false lash look. And you know me, I love applying coats and coats and more coats of mascara. And that's that. For the bottom lashes, I'll be applying the green neon liner, the one that I'm wearing, but on my bottom lashes. So I'll move into my other eye. So let me go off camera, complete the bottom volumized lashes, and I'll get back to you. I'm back, you guys. As you see, with the lashes complete. So the top, I just stuck to my regular black lashes, and then the bottom I added the Norvina yellow, beautiful color here on the bottom lashes. That's the look for the eyes. I'll be moving on to my cheeks. For my cheeks, I've been doing it very simple. You know, from previous videos, I've recommended the Space Ease. It's a jelly highlighter. It's a jelly highlighter. It's very creamy. Just use a clean finger and I'll apply some of that onto my cheeks. You see that? Look at that. Look at that glow. And this one is good for just a very natural glow. You gotta love the creamy consistencies on highlight, and this is one of the highlights that I do recommend. I'm sorry guys that I haven't been mentioning the prices of these products, but I will link it down below on the description of the products that I recommended, and I'll be putting the price right next to it. So yeah, just put a little bit of highlight, you know, see that? Glow, glow, glow. And on the cupid as well. And then for lips, before I get to the lips, I'm gonna do my blush. For blush, I'll just be using a bronzer, some just natural bronze, not too dark but very subtle. A little bit here, there, and to enhance your neck, or to enhance whatever you got on the neck. Okay, so for lips, I'll be lining it with my favorite NYX lip liner. And there goes the outline of my lips. And now I'll be adding my new favorite Milani Satin Matte Lip Lavish, and it's a very, very light brown. And just kind of tap it out. It's very light brown, which is the kind of color I wanted to use and to have when I'm gonna line my lips dark. I don't know how to describe this. It's very creamy. That's why I love this one. I want to do that ombre effect. Just blend it out first. Then I go back in with my lip liner, which is the NYX lip liner in the color Nutmeg. And just go back in again on the outline and just darken it up a bit. I prefer pencil liners rather than the twisties because these have more product and they're cheaper than the twisty lip liners. And that's that, you guys. Set, misted, set, complete. So yeah, guys, this is the complete look. I reviewed the products that I've been using that I recommend. I did say I was gonna show some dupes, but that'll be probably for next video. But I did have some cons on products that I love. And I did mention 1 or 2 products for your skin, which is the Cetaphil and the Eczema Calming Cream from Vaseline, which I truly recommend for skincare. But overall, guys, that was my video. I know it's been a long time. I haven't forgot about you guys. I haven't forgot about you. Those products are the products that I recommend. Some of them are very inexpensive. Some of them are kind of pricey, but I did purchase most of these, especially the James Charles and Norvina with discounts, you know, and I tried them out and I love them. So this is the complete look, you guys. If you guys liked my makeup look, you loved the advice, you found it somewhat helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys have suggestions for some other videos that I should make, or any recommendations you just have for me for like any kinds of products that you might have out there that you could relate to my situation of very sensitive skin, then please let me know, because I do need help. I do need tips to take care of my skin, because I've been wearing makeup a little bit more than usual, especially during this quarantine, since there's nothing to really do. Thank you very much for staying tuned on my videos, for keeping up with me even though I slacked off for 3 months. I'm very sorry, and I'm back, and I'll get back to more makeup looks and other good stuff. So like I said, guys, if you guys have any suggestions for other videos or just want to give me tips, please help. Thank you guys. Love you so much. Love from me to you. Bye.